What's different about artificial intelligence development today? The development of artificial intelligence (AI) has come a long way in recent years, and there are many differences between today's AI development and how things were done in the past. In this video, we'll look at what sets modern AI development apart and discuss why it is an exciting area of technological advancement. From machine learning and data science to natural language processing and robotics, AI is transforming the world around us. Let's take a closer look at what makes today's AI development so different. Today, artificial intelligence development is different from what it used to be. One of the biggest changes is the amount of data available. In the past, AI developers were limited to the data they could collect and the algorithms they could use. Today, however, the sheer volume of data available has increased exponentially. This increased access to data means that AI developers can now experiment with larger datasets and more complex algorithms. The availability of data is especially important for machine learning and deep learning (DL) algorithms, which rely heavily on large amounts of data for training. For example, in the past, ML algorithms were often trained on small datasets that contained only a few thousand samples. Today, however, ML algorithms are trained on much larger datasets containing millions of samples. This increase in data is helping to improve the accuracy of ML and DL algorithms and make them more robust. Additionally, there is now a plethora of open-source data available online. This data can be used to build datasets for AI projects or used to fine-tune existing models. Open-source datasets have enabled developers to experiment with new ideas and create innovative AI applications. In summary, the amount of data available today has revolutionized the AI development process and is allowing developers to create more powerful algorithms and applications than ever before. In the past, AI development was largely concentrated in the hands of large corporations and governments. Now, however, AI technology is becoming more democratized. This means that smaller organizations, startups, and even individual developers are able to access the same powerful AI capabilities that were previously only available to larger companies. One major factor driving this democratization of AI is the increasing availability of open-source frameworks and libraries. These tools allow developers to rapidly build and deploy sophisticated AI models without having to start from scratch. This has drastically lowered the barrier to entry for many AI projects, making them more accessible to a wider variety of developers. For many years, most of the focus in the artificial intelligence field has been on developing narrow AI systems. Narrow AI is AI that is designed to perform a specific task or set of tasks and is typically limited to a predefined set of inputs. These systems tend to be good at their specific task but lack the ability to apply their learnings to other areas. Recently, there has been a shift towards general AI. General AI, also known as strong AI, is AI that is designed to be able to handle many different tasks. This type of AI is not just designed to complete one specific task, but is instead designed to learn and adapt to new situations. It is expected that general AI systems will eventually be able to solve problems that may not have been anticipated when the system was designed. This shift towards general AI is driven by the need for more powerful and flexible AI systems that can handle complex problems. While narrow AI systems can be used for simple tasks like identifying objects and images, general AI systems are better suited for more complicated tasks like diagnosing diseases or predicting stock market movements. This shift towards general AI is also driven by advancements in technology, including improvements in computing power and larger datasets, which can help train and improve these types of systems. Overall, this shift towards general AI is an exciting development in the field of artificial intelligence. With increased computing power and access to larger datasets, it is expected that we will see even more advances in this area. These systems could potentially lead to even greater breakthroughs in other areas such as healthcare and finance, as well as potentially helping us solve some of the world's most pressing problems. Deep learning is a subset of artificial intelligence that involves creating neural networks, which are computer systems modeled after the human brain. Deep learning has been around for a while, but it is becoming increasingly important as AI development progresses. Deep learning allows machines to perform complex tasks without relying on hand-coded rules. Instead, they can learn from data and use that information to make decisions. This type of AI is particularly useful in recognizing patterns and making predictions. For example, deep learning algorithms are used for image and speech recognition, language translation, and autonomous driving. Deep learning can be used in combination with other AI technologies like reinforcement learning and generative models to create powerful AI solutions. As the amount of available data increases and technology continues to improve, deep learning will become even more important for developing advanced AI systems. Generative models are a type of artificial intelligence (AI) algorithm that can create new data from previously seen data. Unlike traditional AI algorithms, which are designed to make predictions based on existing data, generative models create data from scratch. This makes them particularly useful for tasks like image generation and natural language processing. Generative models have been around for a while, but recently there has been an increased focus on developing and refining these models. Generative models can learn to generate realistic images, texts, audio, and other types of data. In fact, the potential applications for generative models is nearly limitless. Reinforcement learning is an important technique for artificial intelligence development that has been growing in popularity in recent years. This technique involves providing a reward or punishment to the AI based on its performance in order to encourage it to learn and improve. One of the reasons why reinforcement learning is becoming more popular is because it is often seen as a more efficient way of training AI. With this method, AI agents can learn from their own mistakes and develop better strategies over time, which makes it ideal for complex tasks such as playing games, driving cars, and making decisions. In addition, reinforcement learning can also be used to solve problems in areas such as robotics, natural language processing, and image recognition. By using a reward-punishment system, AI can better understand how to complete tasks more efficiently and effectively. As artificial intelligence (AI) technology continues to advance, so does the need for research into its safety. AI safety is an important topic because, as AI systems become more powerful and autonomous, they can have a greater impact on people and society, both positively and negatively. In order to ensure that AI systems are used responsibly and ethically, research needs to be done to understand how these systems can cause unintended harm. AI safety research looks at ways to make sure that AI systems behave in the way that we intend them to. This includes ensuring that they comply with ethical principles, are secure against malicious use, and are resilient against failure or disruption. It also includes understanding the potential risks associated with AI systems, such as potential bias or discrimination, overgeneralization, or an AI system taking inappropriate action in response to incorrect input or unanticipated situations. Thanks for watching this video. AI has great potential, but also raises ethical and social concerns. Let's approach it with balance to maximize benefits and minimize harm. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.